if you're going to be an intelligent observer and commentator, whether on radio or TV, you need to take the time to educate yourself, if you're not already educated, about all the issues that come before you each day. You need to take the time to research them, and you have to call them as you see them. This is what I do each and every day. This is what Rush does each and every day. This is what Sean does each and every day, and so many other great talk show hosts, and I'm not talking to some of you backbenchers, and you know who I mean. These blowhards. You get arrogant, stupid people who get paid a lot of money to be on radio and TV to be arrogant and stupid. And one of them is on the Fox News channel, my favorite cable channel. And he has a fledgling radio show that has no ratings, and he'll be off radio soon because he's a failure. It's the non-factor, Bill O'Reilly. Now, apparently, Bill O'Reilly on his radio show today, and nobody listens to that show, I guarantee you, it's a week show, and he'll be gone in weeks, months, but he'll be gone. I want you to listen to what this guy had to say, in part. Utterly unencumbered with information, which is typical of him. Cut one, go.
Trillions with a T of dollars are invested by oil sheiks, Chinese entrepreneurs, Russian gangsters, you name it. They invest in America. You don't prop up the financial industry here. You don't put the weight of the government behind it. They're gone. They're gone. You're gone. I'm gone. Lease Wheel is gone. That's the truth. And all of these ideologues, it gets me angry. I do talk radio, and most talk radio is conservative dominated. Ideologues, Kool-Aid drinking idiots. Idiots. Screaming at you, this is socialism, this is that. It's Clinton's fault. It's Clinton's fault? It's Clinton's fault? Clinton hasn't been in office in 8 years. It's Bush's fault. It happened on Bush's watch. You know, Bush could have prevented this.
This is what I mean. What a buffoon. He doesn't want to talk about socialism. He doesn't want to talk about the beginnings of this scandal. No. The same guy who claims to have led the boycott against France, that forced France to do whatever France was supposed to do. What a joke. What a moron. He doesn't understand. He is Ted Baxter. But there's more. Cut two, go.
But let's get back to this talk radio stuff. These idiots, I mean, they're misleading you. They're lying to you. They're rich, these guys. Big cigars, all of that. Yeah, oh yeah, my private jet. And they're saying, oh no, no bailout. No way. Hey, you're gonna get it. Not them. That foreign investment pulls out, we are toast. And they'll pull out if this bailout doesn't happen. Are you getting the message here? Walk away from these liars, these right-wing liars. Walk away from them. They're not looking out for you.
Now, who's looking out for us, moron? You jerk? And where do you find the time to look out for all of us regular folk? Were you elected to represent us, moron? I don't think so. Do you drive in every day, or do you have a limo drop you off, moron? I drive to my office every day. And let me tell you something else, you jerk. You paid more in hush money for your little phone sex than I've ever earned. And you're going to lecture me and other conservatives? I don't think so. We're supposed to all line up behind the non-factor. The non-factor who doesn't know crapola about economics or history or law. And he is no conservative. He's another mainstream moron, phony journalist. That's what he is. Oh, and jealous like hell of Rush Limbaugh. Did you notice that? The cigar in the airplane. Let me tell you something else, jerk. You can't hold a candle to him. Now, how do I know this? Because the folk aren't listening to you on the radio. Your ratings suck. You have no... And you'll be gone soon. And by the way, when you're gone, I'll pick up any stations you have that are any good. Now get lost and get out of the way.
Mark Levin.
Yeah, I'm going to help the folks here on the Non-Factor. Now, who are we going to believe? The man who represents the folks on the Non-Factor, or me? Or 122 top economists, including 2 Nobel laureates? 122 top economists signing a letter to members of Congress begging them not to go through with the Paulson deal, and hopefully that Paulson deal is off the table. From every top university you can think of, University of Chicago, University of Pennsylvania, Stanford University, Columbia, MIT, University of Kansas, University of Minnesota, Johns Hopkins, UC Berkeley, George Mason, Northwestern. I'm just giving you a sense for this. New York University. What else here? Let's see. There's a bunch of them. The point being this. I'm not alone in my view that the free market has to work its will and that we should fight socialism. Well, I know who he's talking about yelling socialism because this doofus doesn't get it. But it doesn't help the folks to be nationalizing the economy. Didn't help the folks in Burma. Didn't help the folks in Vietnam and Cambodia. Didn't help the folks in Zimbabwe. Won't help the folks in Venezuela, Cuba, Bolivia. No. We folks, we believe in capitalism. Dummy. And you ought to learn something about it with your populist rants about, hey, the oil companies. I remember a couple years ago that idiot was saying there's one guy setting oil prices, and we're going to find out who that guy is, and I'm going to question him. Can you imagine? What was that Hollywood show he used to do, Inside? What was that show? Inside Edition? I mean, isn't that what he ought to be doing? And by the way, I'm not casting aspersions on the Fox News channel, which I love. And I have a lot of friends over there. But an embarrassment is an embarrassment. And that's what he is.